Look at your thumb, that repetitive, mindless flick of the glass. You tell yourself you're unwinding. You tell yourself you'll start that project or hit the gym tomorrow. But tomorrow arrives and your body feels like it's made of lead. You think you have a motivation problem. You've been told you lack willpower, as if it's some magical soul vapor. You've been lied to. That heaviness is a biological glitch. You are a passenger in a vehicle driven by a blind, ancient craving, a chemical transaction occurring in the dark recesses of your midbrain. Today, we dissect the Leviathan beneath. We are mapping the neural circuitry of your ambition to give you the biological key to infinite focus. The price of mastery is understanding. The cost of ignorance is a life spent in the gray fog. Chapter 1. The Hunter's Fuel. Most people call dopamine the pleasure molecule. They think it's the trophy at the finish line. They are wrong. Neurobiologists like Dr. Andrew Huberman have proven a predatory truth. Dopamine is the hunter's fuel. Think of your subconscious as an old GPS. Its only goal is to keep you on safe routes, sugar, scrolling, and low-effort hits. It doesn't care about your goals. It cares about the pursuit. This pursuit is governed by your dopamine baseline, the tide of your internal ocean. Modern life is a parade of artificial peaks, a like, a notification, a hit of sugar. These jagged spikes pierce your baseline, but biology demands a toll. What goes up must come down. When you force a peak, you don't just return to normal, you plunge into the dopamine deficit state, the crash. This is the physiological sensation of wanting without having. If you deplete the reservoir today for a cheap thrill, you will be thirsty for a week. Chapter 2. The Power Grid. Your brain moves you by two highways, the mesocortical limbic pathway, the craving center, the nigrostriatal pathway, the bridge between thought and bone. Think of your conscious willpower as a tiny 1% battery. Your subconscious is the 99% massive power grid. When dopamine is optimized, you feel light. When it's depleted, like in Parkinson's patients, the body literally freezes. You aren't lazy, your power grid is offline. Chapter 3. The Leaky Bucket. To manage your mind, you must understand the math. If your baseline is 1, nicotine is 2.25x and cocaine is 10x. Cheap dopamine is like pouring water into a leaky bucket. It feels full for a second, but it never lasts. Bombard your system enough and your brain performs down-regulation. It pulls the plugs out of the walls to prevent the circuits from frying. This is anhedonia, the state where nothing makes you feel alive. You have scorched the earth of your own mind. Chapter 4. Mining the cold. How do we raise the baseline without the crash? We use healthy stressors. Dr. Huberman's data on cold water exposure is miraculous. Unlike the jagged spike of drugs, cold water triggers a sustained rise in dopamine of up to 250%. It plateaus for hours. You are mining dopamine from your own resilience. This builds top-down control. By staying calm while your body screams escape, you train your anterior mid-cingulate cortex, the brain's willpower muscle. It only grows when you do things you don't want to do. Chapter 5. Loving the friction. Elite performers have learned to flip the switch. They don't work for the reward. They make the effort the reward. When you are in the middle of a grueling task and your brain burns, tell yourself, this friction is the exact moment I am growing. This triggers a dopamine release in response to the struggle itself. When you learn to love the friction, you become a perpetual motion machine. The 1% protocol. Do not judge your past lack of focus. It wasn't a character flaw, it was biological mismanagement. The task? Tomorrow morning, perform the monk's task. 10 minutes of your hardest work. No music, no phone, no caffeine. Just you and the raw friction. Take the steering wheel of your own evolution. The internal fortress is yours to command. The hunt begins now. Would you like me to develop a 30-day dopamine reset protocol to help you rebuild your baseline from scratch? Stay focused, stay disciplined, and most importantly, stay curious.